Hello everyone and welcome to what could quite possibly be one of the best, if not the very best, view in the Yorkshire Dales. But where exactly is this view? I don't know. Do you know, Ellie?
I don't know.
You'll have to watch the video and find out. Okay, so that's enough suspense for now. In this video, we are hiking an absolute icon of the Yorkshire Dales, and that is the second highest mountain of the Yorkshire Dales, which is Ingleborough. We're not only climbing Ingleborough though, because this entire area is full of so many amazing things to do. You've got Ribblehead Viaduct, Clapham, Ingleborough Cave, Gaping Gill, Yordas Cave, all of which we are going to explore in this video. So we are walking up Ingleborough today from Clapham, which is this village here. Extremely picturesque, as you can see, such a nice place. So we're beginning this hike right now, hiking through the Ingleton Estate Nature Trail, which is home to some incredible views already, and we're only about 10 minutes into the walk, so this bodes well. A perfect example of this is on the other side of me. This is Clapdale Lake. So this nature trail is full of just so many interesting things to see, such as this, which is literally a building that was built in the late 19th century so that the family that owned this land could enjoy some scenic cups of tea from this whilst overlooking the incredible views. So, I mean, that's just taking it to a next level, but very impressive and very out of nowhere. Okay, so we're now on our way up. We're making good progress, probably about 40 minutes in, and we have just passed Ingleborough Cave. This entire area around Ingleborough is absolutely littered with cave systems, and the water from Ingleborough Cave goes straight to Clapham, and it comes from a landmark that we will see very soon, which I'm very excited about. So yet more suspense. So let's carry on and let's see what we see next. Well done.
Hello.
Well, here we are in Trow Gill, and I only have one word to say, which is just wow. It's nice and cool in here, which is great as well, because it's very warm today, isn't it, Ellie?
Yes, and I'm wearing a hoodie and a coat.
So this is actually giving me vibes of Malham Cove and Goredale Scar, which we visited in the last video I made from the Yorkshire Dales. So if you are interested, I will link that video down in the description for you to watch after this one, if you like. And if you are enjoying this video so far, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out and it really means a lot. But yeah, let's try and, we've got to do a bit of scrambling now to exit Trow Gill, so enjoy. So we've just climbed our way out of Trow Gill, and the reason it looks so similar to Malham Cove and Goredale Scar is because it was formed in a very similar way. It was formed much like the majority of the landscape in the Yorkshire Dales at the end of the last ice age by glacial meltwater flowing through here and cutting this valley in this cliff. Hence why there are so many unique rock formations and landscapes all over the Yorkshire Dales.
Can I have a hand?
There you go.
Thank you.
So here we are now at another attraction on our route. We're hitting so many interesting landmarks so fast, but this behind me is Gaping Gill, which is one of Britain's largest caverns and is also Britain's highest unbroken waterfall at around 100 meters tall. Don't worry, Ellie, I know you want to see into the hole.
But I don't want to fall into the hole.
Yeah, well, seeing and falling are two very different things.
I know, but I don't want to get too close.
Go on, Ellie, have a look.
Oh, I don't like it. You know I don't like heights.
It's not a height, we're on the ground.
Yeah, but then the ground falls down, so that's a height. Oh no, I can't do it.
So this is what I was talking about earlier in the video. The water flows down here, down Gaping Gill, then into Ingleborough Cave, and then from there straight down into Clapham. So we're essentially just following this water in reverse this entire way up. So let's go have a closer look, see if we can see inside Gaping Gill. So I heard that a couple of days a year they actually set up a pulley system and you can get lowered down into Gaping Gill itself. And I just can't imagine how much of a surreal experience that would be. But this is a really scenic place in itself to just sort of have a rest. There's a little bit of a halfway point to the peak of Ingleborough. So that's what we're gonna do.
Oh, you have a bag on you.
Yeah, they're everywhere here. Can they hear you?
Yes, of course. They are like, I'm a Disney princess and I can talk to the animals.
I see. Incredible. Okay, should we carry on? Let's carry on. Mountain.
Yes.
So that is the peak of Ingleborough, you can see behind me. So yeah, we're almost there. It's a relatively easy hike actually, very well paved. Stairs pretty much all the way up. This is looking like the top,
Yep.
wouldn't you say?
Yep. It's cold.
Yes.
I need to.
Okay, well, whilst Ellie hides, let me tell you about some of the interesting history, of which there is a lot that's happened all over the top of this mountain. So this area right here where we're sitting was home to the Ingleborough Hill Fort, which was a hill fort from back in the Iron Age. It was built by the Brigantes tribe, who were ancient Britons who controlled a massive portion of northern England at the time, which was then known as Brigantia. So historians think that this hill fort was built in around the 1st century, probably to protect their kingdom from the Romans. And this location would definitely make a good defense. I mean, we know what it was like to climb up here. Can't imagine marching a whole army up here.
Yes. What? I'm not gonna look up because it's windy and it gets in my face.
Okay, cool. What's your Ellie review of the hike, Ellie?
Yes, I like it. It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's very cold at the top.
But yeah, you can see foundations on this peak of, I assume they're foundations.
Just interrupting me, talking about my problem.
You're just complaining about everything.
This is what I have to deal with every day, that's why I'm complaining.
Right, anyway, let me show you Ribblehead Viaduct, which is just over there. So behind me you can see the Ribblehead Viaduct, which is where we are going next in the video, which you are going to see in... hey Ellie, jump. Okay, yes, so this is Ribblehead Viaduct, much bigger than we were 1 second ago for you, but, well, a day ago for us. And it was a much longer hike down. It took us around 2 hours to get back down Ingleborough, but yes, here we are, and let's go get a much closer view now of this viaduct. So this is yet another iconic location in just this tiny area of the Yorkshire Dales, but this viaduct is known as one of the greatest Victorian feats of engineering. The viaduct was designed in 1869, it began construction in 1870, and it was finished in 1874. And it took a workforce of around 2,300 people to build it. It is very grand and imposing though. It's a very surreal place to be, I think. Underneath it, we're going to get a really great view. Just for scale, here's a wild Ellie in the middle.
Wait.
It is absolutely humongous. It's where we were yesterday, Ellie.
I know.
Right there. And so that sums up our visit to the Ribblehead Viaduct. Let's head now to the final location of the video, a little bit of an unknown cave. Okay, you see us now at our final location of the video. Well, almost here, because this is very much a hidden gem. In fact, I think in the early 1900s it used to be a show cave, but it is not anymore. And that is Yordas Cave. So let's try find it. Here we are at the entrance now, the Yordas Cave. It goes very pitch black. We're going to see how we can do with the filming. Ellie, are you going to join?
Maybe. It's very dark.
Okay, right, let's go have a look. Oh. So here we are inside Yordas Cave. I cannot see anything. I cannot see the roof. It is humongous. I can hear a waterfall off in the distance. I'm using my phone to light me. I should have actually bought a proper torch. But yes, let's see what we can see. I'm gonna stay close to the edge and see, so I know exactly where I am, as I cannot see very far at all. Yes, that is Yordas Cave. I apologise that we weren't kitted out further. It seemed very awesome, but could not see a thing. So I got as far as I could on my phone light, and then I heard a waterfall. Couldn't quite see the waterfall, but there was water flowing, and it started to kind of drop off into a bit of a submerged area, of which my shoes are not waterproof. So yes, we will leave it here. This is a really interesting cave though, absolutely in the middle of nowhere. So that ends the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy the video, please feel free to subscribe. It really helps me out and it means a lot as well. Make sure you check out my other videos from the Yorkshire Dales, as I have a couple of videos from all over Yorkshire and the Yorkshire Dales themselves. I will leave you with this classic Yorkshire Dales view in the background and say I will see you in the next video, and
bye. Subscribe, like.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Stupidest gate I've ever seen.